Hello everyone, welcome back to Shy Guy 2, and today we will be talking about Christian bands that got kicked out of the Christian music scene, and of course, why they got kicked out. Now back in the 80s and 90s, the effects that controversy had on a musician's career, whether they're Christian or not, was very different from how it is now. Like let's say you're the frontman of a Christian heavy metal band, and you're getting called out by popular religious leaders over the lack of positivity in your lyrics, and the mere fact that you're a Christian doing heavy metal music. So what's gonna happen to you? Is your record label gonna drop you? Will people ignore your music now that these powerful Christian leaders have labeled you as bad for them? No, of course not. It'll just give you more fans and make you more popular. As a matter of fact, these religious leaders totally misunderstanding your music will probably be the best promotion that you'll ever get in your whole career. It's just too bad that isn't what happened to the first band on this list, Barnabas. Now Barnabas originated, oddly enough, out of the 1970s soft rock folk music Jesus movement, and are considered to be one of the pioneers of Christian hard rock and heavy metal. Monty Cooley founded the band in Southern California in 1977, and its lineup would change multiple times throughout its lifetime. This is because it was generally hard to keep the band together, since they kept moving from place to place. It was this, coupled with the criticism and ridicule they faced throughout their entire career from large church organizations and ministers like Bob Larson, Jimmy Swaggart, and Bill Gothard, that led to their disbandment. The next and last band on our list today is the underground industrial rock supergroup Argyle Park, which was founded in New York City in 1994. Even though subgenres like industrial and heavy metal were way more accepted by that time, the general audience of Christian music listeners were still not open to accepting a harder sound. And this is why, when Argyle Park came along, they had nothing but harsh criticism for the band, saying that their style was too dark and that their music wasn't evangelistic or positive enough. The band, although signed to a Christian record label, were not a blatantly Christian band. Their lyrics dealt with pain, suffering, bitterness, violent emotions, and being betrayed. Listeners criticized the band so much in online message boards and through emails that it caused the members of the band to disband in 1996. Unfortunately, these events would repeat themselves in 1998 when the band gave it a second chance and reformed as AP2. The band at this point was very disappointed and confused at the constant criticism against them. Criticism, they said, only came from within the Christian music scene. They may have been confused and disappointed, but they certainly weren't apologetic, as they would go on to say that there are enough fluff bands out there anyway. We're writing about real issues that have a real impact. After which, they would disband for good. shame that a lot of people to this day still won't accept Christian hard rock and metal just because of how it sounds. Just because a certain subgenre of music is dark, gritty, and doesn't contain the constant use of the same surface level subject matter as gospel and CCM music, doesn't mean that it's not Christian music. And on that note, this has brought me to the end of the video. I am Shy Guy 2, saying goodbye.